Welcome back to the channel for another No More Mr. Nice Guy, episode 9. Today we're going to look at affirming self helps nice guys. What exactly does that mean? Right, so how will affirming self help nice guys get out of the nice guy syndrome? We'll look today at how this happens. So let's take a look at the next slide. Right, so how does affirming self help nice guys approve of themselves? Right, this is the main question or main topic of today's one. Like how does this help nice guys or anybody in there? How does this help them with anything, right? So let's take a look at the ways it helps. So here's how affirmations can help them, right? So essentially, what does affirmations do? Affirmations replace old, inaccurate messages about your worth or a nice guy's worth. It gives the new, more realistic ones. This is because the messages are contradictory to or contradict the oldest, deepest beliefs that a nice guy holds about himself. Affirmations kind of start replacing the old beliefs. So here's some here. What can they help? How can they help? They can build self-esteem. They challenge the negative beliefs. Like in the previous video, we were talking about some of these. Like the approval of self or doing good things for yourself. It creates a contradictive message to your core belief. It challenges the negative beliefs. It encourages self-validation. Sorry. It promotes self-compassion. It also empowers assertiveness, right? Empowering assertiveness, which we'll take a look at. One thing to note, or especially what Robert Glover notes in his book, No More Mr. Nice Guy, is affirmations are only effective or should be used alongside the other processes or the other things that we are doing to get out of the nice guy syndrome, to overcome it, right? This will just add on to help change the belief, the core belief. And as I said, example of doing good things for yourself from the previous video. These with the affirmations, the affirmations are gonna boost that. So in this one, we'll look what affirmations actually do for nice guys. As I said, we went through the list here. So let's take a look at it a bit closer. So the first one is building esteem. So how does affirmations build self-esteem, right? Affirmations, they reinforce the beliefs about oneself. And the nice guys tend to prioritize others' needs over their own. Sorry. For example, well, not for example, this when you prioritize other people's needs over yours, this kind of leads to a low self-esteem person or a nice guy. Right? Your self-esteem goes lower the more you bow to people. In a sense, more you give leeway to what they want, the more your self-esteem gets brought down. And so affirmations can help you recognize your worth or your independent worth, and you don't need to look for external validation. Right? You're gonna get that, start getting the internal validation and not the validation from other people, which is what you really want. So that's building self-esteem. The next one we're going to take a look at is challenging negative beliefs. Let's take a closer look at that. So nice guys often they harbor the beliefs about negative beliefs about themselves, such as feeling inadequate or unworthy. Affirmations provide a counter narrative. Right? Again, this is that um, challenging thought or challenging beliefs. You're challenging your core belief. And remember, only one will win. So the one you feed wins. Um, so yeah. So when you're challenging the negative beliefs with positive affirmations, your damaging thoughts start to get replaced. You start replacing them with positive ones. One major thing is that you need to, I would say, watch out for, that a lot of people do, myself included. When you do something wrong or something silly, you always say, "Oh, I'm stupid," or "Oh, such an idiot. Why would you do that? What's wrong with you?" Don't, I would say, get away from that, because what you say and what you think makes a path for your brain to follow. So if you keep on saying, "I'm stupid," your brain's going to say, okay, so I'm stupid, or he's stupid. So therefore, I will map a way in life that he is stupid. And you need to start replacing them with positive ones. So anything that will make your mind weaker, I would say throw it out. Very difficult to do. Um, Often catch myself afterwards saying, stupid. Oh no, I'm not stupid. Um, it takes a while you'll start picking up all the negative thoughts that you have and beliefs on things about yourself. And affirmations is one way to help you pick these out. Let's look at the next one, right? Encouraging self-validation. Remember I said you want to get away from the external validation and get into that internal validation of yourself. So affirmations encourage nice guys to validate themselves rather than seeking constant approval from others. Keyword here, constant approval. You can get some approval from people around you for certain things, but constant approval you don't need. You'd rather get that constant approval from within yourself, um, your own permission to do things. So when you repeat positive statements, you start teaching yourself or your brain to start trusting your own judgment and value. You start to value the feelings and opinions of yourself and other people. You start, because you're validating yourself, right? You're encouraging your self validation. You start believing your own judgment, which is major. You don't need approval. You don't need to ask permission. You can ask yourself for that permission, or you don't even ask for permission. You just, okay, this is what I'm going to do, which is pretty good. way to do it. And the next one is promoting self compassion. In a sense, what this is about is again when you are being mean to yourself in in a sense. So self-critical, let's put it that way. When you are judging yourself very harshly compared to what you would judge someone else, which you should change as well. You should start judging yourself with a bit more leeway. Treat yourself how you would treat a friend. So if you have a friend that's doing something like, oh, I'm stupid, again with the stupid example, then you would say, oh, no, you're not. Or you would comfort them on something. If they did something wrong, you wouldn't blame them. You would, comfort them, talk them to, say, oh, it's okay, it happens. I broke a glass. Oh, it's okay, that happens. No worries. Start treating yourself the same as you would treat them, instead of, oh, I broke a glass. Oh, I'm such an idiot. I'm, so bad. Treat them the same as, well, treat yourself the same as you would treat other people with some compassion, right? This will promote self compassion in yourself and fostering a kind and understanding attitude towards yourself. This will help you start to forgive mistakes and things that have happened to you, and you will learn to treat yourself with empathy, and this empathy will extend to other people as well. And let's take a look at the next one, empowering assertiveness. So affirmations also can reinforce assertive behaviors. It reinforces by reminding nice guys that their needs and boundaries are valid. You start to be confident in yourself, trust your own judgments, trust your own feelings. You start to understand that your needs are valid and the boundaries that you've set for yourself are valid as well. So this starts to empower you to communicate your desires effectively, assertively. You assert them in your relationships without fear or rejection or conflict. The end result, right? This will start to empower your assertiveness by incorporating the affirmations into the nice guy's daily routine. Nice guys can gradually shift their mindset. Again, the whole thing is to upgrade your mental model or update your mental model. So you shift your mindset, you cultivate a self approval mindset, and you start breaking out of this cycle of seeking external validation from everyone else, and you start seeking your own validation for your own life and start being assertive in what your needs are, which is good, which is what you want. You should be the captain of your own ship. You should not be a passenger and letting other people choose your direction. So let's look at some examples of affirmations that they are. So I do use some affirmations. I haven't put all of them here. Some of them that I use are I am worthy to say how I feel in any settings. I am worthy. So my feelings are or the way I feel is valid. There are reasons why I feel the way I feel. Not always that you have to act on them, but my feelings are valid. A big one, um, I'm worthy of love for who I am. Or another one that is helps, that is a bit, feels very silly doing these if you stand in the mirror and look at yourself. But a massive one that I would say helps or is helping me massively. Look in the mirror, look at yourself, and just say, I love you. Constant, well, not constantly. You say it, like 5 to 10 times. And do this regularly throughout the day. Just keep saying, I love you. And, maybe give yourself a fist pump or however you want. It, because your brain starts to recognize, hey, this guy actually loves himself. Let's start acting in the way that someone would love themselves would act. Um, Another one that I will do is I am capable and deserving, and you can add more onto this. So I'm capable and deserving of the things that I want or need. I am strong in who I am. I say you. Those are kind of the few that I use. There are some more, but those are the main ones. So, and here's a few more examples that I got. Let's see. So one of them is I am worthy of love and respect just as I am. That's another one that you can use. Same with what I have there. My needs and feelings are valid and important. Another one, basically same there. I deserve to prioritize my own happiness and well-being. I am capable of setting boundaries and asserting myself assertively. I embrace my imperfections and understand that they make me unique. I am confident in expressing my thoughts and opinions. I trust myself to make decisions that are right for me. This goes back to kind of what I mean when I say I am strong in who I am. I mean the same as this one, is that I'm confident. Oh no, I trust myself to make decisions that are right for me. Um, oh, sorry, this is in the way. One second, just wrong one. Let me just move this over a bit. Sorry. I am deserving of success and fulfillment in all aspects of my life. I let go of the need to please everyone and focus on what truly matters to me. That is a big one. I would say incorporate that one as well. Um, I let go of the need to please everyone and focus on what truly matters to me. I think that one's also pretty powerful. Let's go to the next slide. Oh, before we go to the next one, encourage yourself to find the affirmations, or find the affirmations that resonate with you, that mean something to you, that help you personally. Make a connection there with it. You want to have a kind of a personal connection with them. If you don't resonate with a affirmation, there's no reason to say it, or it's going to be difficult. You're not really going to put the effort in. Um, and it's going to feel, a lot of it's going to feel like you're lying to yourself. I don't want to say fake it till you make it, but basically are brainwashing yourself in a sense to start believing these until you actually do believe them. So it does take a while. So you know, find some that resonate with you, repeat them regularly, especially if you have moments of self doubt or insecurities, or you're seeking approval. And you know, the constant practice of it will reinforce the positive beliefs, and it'll over time it'll get you the self approval. So let's look at an activity you can do on top of this, just to help cement it all in. So you're journaling anyway. So the next thing we have here is the journaling. Sorry, just want to change this. All right, so self-appreciation journaling. You got the journal anyway that you're doing. Oh, I'm in the way again. Sorry, 1 second. Just myself here. Okay. So self-appreciation journaling. Things that you can do for this is you set aside a time. So choose a quiet and comfortable space where you can reflect without distractions. I would say set aside around 10 to 15 minutes for this part. You know, reflect on the strengths. Start by reflecting on your strengths, talents, positive qualities. Consider both your personal traits and accomplishments. It doesn't matter what size, big or small, you can write it down. Excuse me. Um, Focus on take out the journal, or you can do it on a piece of paper. Start writing down everything you appreciate about yourself. Be as specific and detailed as possible, and you don't hold back anything. Write about your kindness, your empathy, your skills, achievements, anything that comes to mind. Focus on progress, right? So while you're doing this, focus on the progress of the challenges or the things that you've improved about yourself, the small wins that you've had. Focus on those. Focus on the progress. Don't focus on, or essentially, don't focus on the results so much. I would say focus more on the journey of getting over the small things. You don't need to get to the finish line immediately. Just focus on the progress of what you're doing. Express gratitude. So in express gratitude, take moments to express the gratitude for things you appreciate about yourself. This is a valuable practice to contribute to your well-being and personal development. So, you know, expressing gratitude will have a positive effect on your mind, especially, and you start becoming grateful for things that you have, which will be a good, as I said, impact your mind pretty well. Um, Review and revisit. Well, as that is what it says there. So make it a habit to review what you've done. You review the self-appreciation journal regularly. Revisit your entries whenever you're feeling down or you need a reminder of your worth. And you can always update it. Be regular, engaging in this self-appreciation journal activity. You can kind of deepen your self-awareness, boost your self-esteem, and develop a more positive self-image doing these things. So all of these add, with all the other activities that we've done in the previous videos, all of this adds together, and then it will boost your breaking free and becoming authentic. As silly as it sounds, the affirmations do help, they do work. I'm trying to think, there's a book I would recommend, Psycho-Cybernetics. I would highly recommend reading that book on top of the No More Mr. Nice Guy. It's a bit longer read, but it has a lot to do with how your mind works and things like that. That is just a quick offhand recommendation. I might go into that at a later stage. Yeah, so I think that's it. Yeah, so set aside time to do the journal, roughly 10-15 minutes. Reflect on your strengths, um, write it all down. Then you focus on your progress, express your gratitude regularly. You could do it daily, a few times a day, or just, every day. I would say maybe write down 3 things that you're grateful for and revisit it for that day. Will just help you get a better perspective on things. Yeah, I think that's it for this video. Thanks for joining me. Like the video. Again, comment down below. What are some of the affirmations that resonate with you? You can tell me some if there were some that were missing or you think I should add. You can tell me. Comment again, can give me some feedback. How was the video? Yeah. Thanks for joining. See you in the next one. Cheers.